Major General Danny Yatom, the former director of the Mossad. First of all, thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
A few minutes after the launch of the new international book, the English version, if you could share with us your emotions, your thoughts.
I am very excited. It was a long dream to publish the book in English and some other foreign languages. It was published in Hebrew, and now I think it is going to be an international book rather than an Israeli book, although it is written, of course, by me, an Israeli. And the main reason for me to write the book and to publish it in some other languages than Hebrew,
English, Chinese, etc. I hope that many others. The main reason and the main goal is to let people know and understand what was happening and what was going behind the closed doors and closed windows in the very long journey that we have done but did not complete yet for peace in the Middle East. When you're talking about closed doors, you are emphasizing, for instance, the Israeli Mossad, the Prime Minister office, the offices in which the peacemaking and the war making, the decisions were done?
That's true. Those offices and rooms that usually the public does not have any access to, like my office when I directed the Mossad, the office of the Prime Minister, but also the rooms where we negotiated with the Jordanians, the Palestinians, the Syrians, and the Lebanese in order to try and bring a much better situation and life to the Middle East.
And when you're talking about the vision of better life, if you would pick one story, one picture, one president, one prime minister that you would like that the international reader in English or in Chinese or in Russian will take to his heart, what picture, what venue will you take him?
There are many memories, and I have many pictures, not only in the book but also in my imagination. But I think that the Prime Minister that contributed more than others to the State of Israel and also to the peace process during those days was the late Yitzhak Rabin, to whom I served as his military advisor twice. And he was fully committed to serve the interests of the State of Israel, amongst many, and one of the first ones was his relentless efforts to try and to achieve peace with our neighbors. Because being a soldier, as he was, since he was 16, he knew very well that war will not solve the Israeli-Palestinian or the Israeli-Arab conflict. We were engaged in too many wars with our neighbors. And Rabin said that there should be another way than a war. And he embarked on the path of peace, and he was ready to negotiate as long as it was needed and to make all efforts needed.
and to make concessions as well, so that the life of next generations and the generation of our kids, but also our the grandchildren and grandchildren will live in a peaceful Middle East and not in a Middle East torn to pieces, instead of a Middle East that lives in peace.
Danny Yatom, I want to thank you so much for this first step of the publishing process, and on behalf of all the team here in Contento, I want to thank you for joining now Contento TV, and thank you very much starting the next phase of marketing, of promotion of the book in a variety of languages. Thank you.
And of course I would like to thank you, Netanel, and your wonderful team for being so professional and doing whatever is needed and pushing wherever it was needed in order to publish this version in English. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Major General Danny Yatom, thank you.
Thank you. אז אני לוקח